Summer school. Happy to be here. Go ahead and take a moment in the chat and say, hey, Dr. Nikki, I see you. Let me know what city and state you're watching from. Let me know who you are. Hey, pitch your pitch, right? I'm excited to be here. Listen, summer school has been amazing. I want to give a shout out to all the tiers of leadership here at the Herpreneur Network. I want to give a shout out to all of our teachers that will be speaking the next couple of weeks as we keep this momentum of summer school, embracing change, embracing credibility. I'm excited, guys. Listen, so my segment is gonna be a little different. Y'all know I'm different, right? I'm different. I decided to do some giveaways, right? I'm gonna give away some t-shirts. I'm gonna give away some planners. I'm gonna give away some stuff. So here is the catch. I am going to give away my stuff on Tuesday. So this give you enough time to go back and chat it up. Whoever have the most comments, and Tequila's gonna count it. We're gonna give you guys some giveaways, and we're gonna ship them off. We'll inbox you if you won. Number one, the person who give the most chats, the most comments. Number two, the person who tagged the most people. And don't forget, it's women in business or ministry. Number two, the person who tags the most. In fact, I'm gonna do different. I'm gonna do 2 people who do the most comments and 2 people who tag the most people. And you got up until Tuesday to get this done. I need 1,000 comments. I need 1,000 comments, right? I need at least 300 people tagged. Let's grow this network together, right? So what are we doing today? Dr. Nikki, listen, what are you doing? I am talking about visibility. I am a visibility coach. Visibility brings what? Credibility that gives you what? Profitability. Yes, right there. You just said it. There you go. You said that. We've been talking about that since the day we launched this network. We got to learn how to be more visible. I am your visibility expert. I will be talking about ways to increase your visibility because some of you guys have got stagnated. You don't let this year went by. You know, all the stuff Dr. Nikki done poured into you, you have not tapped into it. And so I'm going to give you some nuggets, I'm going to give you some gems, give you some whatever I can give you to let you understand the importance of visibility. You got to have the visibility, right? So go ahead and put in the chat, I must be more visible. I, put your name, right there, must be what? Visible. So I'm going to help you to get more visibility. So I'm gonna do a couple of quotes that I wrote out that I got from this amazing book, this amazing author. The more people who know your business, the more potential customers you have, and the more revenue you will generate. That's one quote. Put that up one more time. The more people who know your business, the more potential customers you have, and the more revenue you will generate. Okay, that's one quote. So while you're quoting, take a picture of me. See my white pearly? They so pretty. Get my teeth done. I love my teeth. Take a picture and tag me to it. Take a picture right now and tag me to it. Okay? Why? Because it's visibility. It's visibility, right? We're going to talk about visibility, right? One thing you can say about me right here, what's my favorite color? Let's see if you're going to guess. What's my 3 favorite colors? What's my 2 favorite colors? Okay? Because if you know me, you will know that, drum roll, of course my favorite color is pink. Can't you see? Drum roll. My second favorite color is pink and turquoise. It's right there. What it says school, right there. That color right there. All that. That's me. Yellow. I love canary yellow. I like hot pink, turquoise, and yellow. Those are my 3 favorite colors. How do you know that? Because that's everything you see. If you see the Herpreneur Network, it's going to have some pinks, some turquoises, some yellows, maybe a splash of orange, not too many purple, some purple, not a lot. But what I have done is perfected visibility for me, not only me, but for the network. Because most of our stuff look signature, right? You know when you see it because of the colors that we're bringing to the table. Because visibility brings what? Credibility. That gives you what? Profitability. So the more people see you, the more they will remember it and associate it with products and services you offer. Okay? The more visible your business is, the more potential customers will value it and trust your company. That's another one. Listen, if your business is more visible than your competitors, you'll be more likely to attract customers who are searching for products and services like yours. Okay? When your business is more recognized to your target audience, then this can result in increase of brand loyalty and repeat business. How many want some repeat business? Say, hey, Dr. Nick, I want some repeat business. You want business keep coming back and back and back and back, right? When your business is visible, it can help you capture a larger share of the market, which can result in increased revenue and profits. Who am I talking to right now? These are some of the things I want to talk about. Listen, the more people know who you are, I said this before, the more potential customers you'll find and the more revenue you will generate. Listen, if your business is more visible than your competitors, you'll be more likely to attract customers who are searching for products and services like yours. Visibility brings what? Credibility that gives you what? Profitability. We talk about this all the time in the network. One thing my favorite president in the world said, Barack Obama, there is, good public relations is not just about spin, it's about substance, it's about having a real impact on lives of people you serve. That's a quote. In order for you to grow, you have to be visible. In order for you to grow, people need to know your name. In order for you to grow, people have to like you. Are you likable? In order for you to grow, people have to know that you are a person of character, of integrity. You got to make sure your visibility is on point every time. So I want to talk about what visibility means. Listen, I want to talk about how we can help build your brand, how we can take you to another level. You guys know I'm an advocate of visibility. I'm an advocate of getting on radio, TV, what else? Billboards, podcasts, events, speaking events, anything you can think of that can give you more visibility, right? People got to know who you are and what you got going on. People got to understand the level that you're on. Hold up, we need her to change that. I did. I'll deal with her. People have to know who you are and they have to understand what you're doing. Okay? Listen, the more people know who you are, the more they will respect who you are. Go ahead and put it in the chat. The more people know who you are in a good way, the more they respect who you are and what you're putting down, right? By appearing in media interviews, entrepreneurs demonstrate their expertise and knowledge in their own field. Interviews on TV, radio, podcasts, in-person interviews, creating platforms, even creating events for yourself will give you visibility. Because you got to be more visible. Listen, it's important that you set goals for yourself. It's important that you understand what you're trying to put down to give yourself more credibility. Go ahead and put in the chat. Let's be honest. Dr. Nikki, I need more credibility. Because if people don't know you, then how are they going to know you? Right? So let's give us some examples. Listen, we got to start setting goals. We got to be smart. We got to be intentional. We got to be strategic. We got to make sure our Facebook page is on point. We got to make sure our social medias are on point. We got to make sure our pictures are on point. We got to make sure our logo is on point. We got to make sure our business cards is on point. These are things that I know you need. Your flyers, your speaker sheet, all this stuff entail what? Visibility, presentation. What are your color scheme? What is your branding colors? I'll wait. Your branding colors, right? What does your branding colors are? What do your color mean? Take a moment and tell me your branding colors, and tell me, what does that branding color mean? What does red mean? What does blue mean? What does green mean? What does yellow mean? What does pink mean? What does ivory means? What does gold mean? What does silver? What are your branding colors? What are the colors you use all the time that make people respect you for who you are? Because if you're using different colors all the time, you're confusing the people. You are confusing your people. Stick to the same colors. Because if you stick to the same colors, they'll begin to see you as a whole different. Oh, she's a mocha. Oh, she doing this. Oh, she doing that. She doing this. She doing that. She doing this. You want to make sure you stick with the colors that you have. You got to do it. You got to stick to the colors. Because once you stick to the colors, it'll take your brand to a whole different level. The main thing is making sure you are visible. You can be visible through email blast system. You can be visible on analytics. You can be visible on trophies, being honored at award shows. You can be visible by speaking at different speaking engagements, by being a part of organizations like this amazing organization. If you're ready to join, go ahead and say, I'm ready to join. I've been procrastinating, Dr. Nikki, but it's time for me to join the network. And somebody going to inbox you as soon as you say you're going to join. Go ahead and put it in the chat. If you're ready to join, stop right now. Put down join. And if you're already a member, say, I'm already a member. I'm already a member. Listen, let me go and clear this up. Just because you're in this group right now, you are not a member. Listen, a member of the network, if you're not a part of the Herpreneur members group, that means you are not a member. I get some people say, I'm already a member. No, you're not already a member. Because it's a fee to be a part of this network. If you're not paying a fee, then you are not a member. If you're not paying a fee, that means you are not a member. If you're not paying a fee, that means you are not a member. If you're not paying a fee, that means you are not a member. If you're not paying a fee, that means you are not a member. I forgot to turn my this. Oh, yeah, I didn't do that right. I don't know what I'm doing with this phone. I got a brand new phone, guys, and I don't know how to work this phone. I'm just praying the person don't call back. Okay, so go ahead and put in the chat. If you are not paying a fee, that means you are not a member, right? If you're not cutting the check to the network once a month, this means you are not a member. You are part of our group, but you're not part of the Herpreneurs group. It's a difference, okay? So let's get into it. Listen, we got to make sure that you are building your credibility. You got to make sure that you are showing up for yourself. You got to make sure you are showing up for yourself. You got to make sure you are putting in the work. Okay, Dr. Nikki, I need your help. What does that mean? You got to constantly create different platforms for yourself. Number one, you need to make sure you have quality pictures. Listen, a selfie ain't gonna do. Somebody put in the chat, a selfie just ain't gonna do. Stop sending people selfies. That's unprofessional. Okay? No more hashtag, no more selfies. Number two, you need a logo. A logo. You need a logo. Your logo can't be something you made yourself. Pay for a logo. The average logo costs between $75 to $300. I have a logo someone paid $1,500 for. I knew somebody who paid $25,000 for a logo because they had the budget, right? You need a logo. Okay? Number three, you need your brand colors. We talked about that already. Number four, you need quality pictures. Schedule a photo shoot. Let's be honest. Okay, Dr. Nikki, I take about 8 photo shoots a year. I got to tell y'all the truth. I'm going to do another one and when I get back on 4th of July. I'm constantly reinventing myself, right? Because visibility brings what? Credibility that gives you what? Profitability. You got to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do to build your brand. Okay? We talked about what? I'm going to go ahead and list it. We talked about your logo. We talked about your pictures, no selfie, no more hashtag, no more selfie. We talked about your color schemes. You got to make sure you have products. What does that have to do with visibility? because you're creating a brand. You need an ebook. You need a book. You need t-shirts. You need planners. Listen, you need these things to build your brand. You need a speaker sheet. What you're going to talk about. You need points that you're going to talk about. It's so much that you need to build your brand. Dr. Nikki, this is overwhelming. Take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time. You need these things to build your brand that you're trying to create, that you said God gave you. Let's go back up. Do you have a scripture to back up your business in your brand? I've talked about this for 2-3 years. Do you have a scripture to back up what you said God told you to do? You need a scripture to back it up. Because if you have that scriptural foundation, guess what? Your brand will thrive and grow. Okay? We got to keep on creating platforms that can give you what? Visibility. Because visibility brings what? Credibility. That give you what? Profitability. You need to do that. You got to learn how to create collaboration pieces together. What is a collaboration piece? I made a post the other day that I was looking for speakers for a virtual conference. Did you email me? Are you ready to see? Because that's a collaboration, right? You on my platform. I got you on my platform. You need to be on my platform because nobody knows you. They're not going to take you seriously because they never heard of you before. You cannot expect to be a #1 bestseller on Amazon if don't nobody even know your name. They don't know you as a coach. They don't know you as a speaker. They don't know you as a mental expert. They don't know you as an author. You cannot expect, listen, you cannot expect Rome to be built overnight. Even Jesus, God didn't build the earth in one day. It took him days to build the earth. So you cannot expect things to happen if you're not consistent building your brand. Visibility brings credibility. Okay, once you got all that stuff done, you also got to go ahead and create social media strategies. Number 1, you need to be on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Clubhouse, Instagram, all this stuff. Listen, it's so much that you need to do. Listen, these are just media outlets. YouTube, create your YouTube channel. Start your podcast. That's visibility. At one point in time, listen, when I created my podcast, I wasn't making no money off my podcast. I went from making $0 to $1,500 a month. Now it don't even got higher than that. I hope because I understand visibility brings credibility. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to you. Because I want you to understand what I'm saying to you. It's so many different outlets that you can use to build your credibility. Yeah. So, of course, you guys got homework. It's coming. Of course, it's coming. Tori's making me give you homework. Get her. It's her fault. Of course, you got homework. Because I want you to understand how important it is to increase your visibility. So you can build your brand and build your platforms. Of course, you have homework. It wouldn't be me to not give you homework. Of course, you got homework. Listen, another thing that you can do is you can build your speaker platform. You can build your speaker platform, right? You can build your speaker platform. You can build you can become a paid speaker. Everybody in here has a voice. You have a story. You're an expert. You have experiences. And we're here to what? Share your knowledge. It's always good to be a public speaker, right? People get paid all the time to become a public speaker. Here are some pointers. Number 1, what is your message? What does that look like, right? You motivate. Either you're going to educate, you're going to solve a problem, you're going to simplify something, you're going to amaze, you're going to grow, and you're going to be excited. Listen, in what ways can you motivate someone? How can you rev up the audience and do something different? Educate. What expertise can you educate others? What knowledge would people pay for to learn from you? This visibility. Add solve. What solution can you share to save people time and hard work? Listen, what problems can you solve that will save the audience from a headache? Simplify. How can you make someone's path easier? What shortcuts can you give the person to simplify a process that may be complicated? A, amaze. What experience on your life you can share with amaze that will amaze the audience, right? What have you overcome and endured? What once in a lifetime situation can you share? G, grow. What can you channel into message that will encourage listeners to grow, whether personal, professional, spiritual? Everybody wants to grow and become better. And then E, what excites you or how you can use this excitement to your audience? What area themes and topics can you give that will zeal someone to talk about what they're going through? This is what you call helping you to be more visible with your speaking. Find TED Talks. Create spaces for yourself. Start a TV show. Listen, it's so much you can do to build your visibility. I hope I'm helping y'all. Am I helping y'all today? Am I giving y'all some stuff? I want y'all to understand. You got to create visibility. If your business is more visible than your competitors, you'll be more likely to attract. I'm going to keep that up there. Let's see what that is. Let's see. Come on. That ain't it. Boom, that's it. You got to be more visible. Go ahead and put it in the chat. I must be more visible. 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 I must be more visible. You can tell I'm a music major because I come over with a song, anything, right? In order for you to create a speaker business, number one, you need a bio. Number two, you need a list of your message topics. I'll say five topics, and then 1 or 2 testimonials. You need social media information. You need a link of your demo reel. You need award accolades. You need previous clients to tell who you did. Listen, your one sheet of notes, use a headshot taken by a professional photographer. If you do a selfie on a screen, organize your one sheet in sections so they'll be easier to digest for them to read. Bio should be no longer than 2 paragraphs. Testimony sheet should be 1 or 2 sentences long. Keep it clean and do not use multiple colors that will draw off the attention of people. I ain't gonna give y'all everything. Of course, I can tell you how to brand you as a speaker. Of course, I do all that. But I want to give you the fundamentals that you got to be more visible. You got to start a podcast. Podcasts are very easy to start. Right? Podcasts are very easy to start. A TV show, use StreamYard. Podcast, use Anchor. Or what's the Spotify? I think it's Spotify now. These are just different ways that can help you to create visibility for you. One thing I know to be sure is that, you can have all the marketing in the world, but you got to be intentional to get more visible. You got to be intentional. Right? You must be intentional. You got to understand what you're doing so you can really be what God has called you to be. Let me see if I can present something. Let me see if I can share some stuff with you, because I want y'all to understand what we're doing. It's important that you understand what you're trying to do to grow your brand. You got to understand what God wants to do in you and through you. If you just show up. I'm gonna see if I can upload upload something. Let me go to my files. I think I can go to my files, Dr.Nikki files. And I think I have my speaker sheet on here. I think I might. I don't know. I might not have my speaker sheet on here. Let's see. I'm looking, guys. Let's see. I hope I got it on here. Since you've been gone, I can't breathe. Yep, I got it. Let's go. I'm going to share my screen. Can y'all see it? I'm sharing my screen. Loud. Okay. Can y'all see this? Let's go right here. Hope y'all can see that. Let me know if y'all can see that. So this is I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I don't know. But this is my speaker sheet. It has my mission statement on there. It has who I am, my followers, what are my topics. I talk about what's in your dash. Branding is a must. I hope y'all can see this because I don't think y'all can. Let's see, I don't think y'all can. Let's see. Y'all might not can see it. Maybe I'm messing up. If y'all can't see it, just say, hey, Dr. Nick, I can't see it. Oh no. Let me see. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Okay, let me see. Nope, I don't think y'all can see it. Ooh, that ain't gonna work. I wish I could have made it work. Let's go back. Take it up. I don't think I can see it. But no, I want to show y'all the speaker sheet because I want you guys to understand how important it is to make sure that you get your speaker sheet, get your color scheme, get your business cards. Your business card, listen, people say don't do business cards. They said do digital cards. Let me tell y'all something, do both. Because I went to the event last weekend and the Wi-Fi was horrible. No one could network. And you know who was networking? Your girl. I was passing out all kind of cards. You know why? Because I was already prepared. You don't know, sometimes Wi-Fi might not work. Then what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take a chance with digital. Have both. Always have your A, B, C, D, E, F plan, right? Because you want to make sure you know what you're doing. So anyway, I've talked a lot. Okay, what is my homework? Dr. Nick, your homework is for you to come up with 20 Facebook groups that you are a part of to start advertising in. Okay? Come up with 20 Facebook groups that have your target audience as a member and put yourself in the group to the admin to yourself to the admin group to speak on top of the add value. Connect with other groups. Another homework you have, you can choose either 3. I want a list of all of your media. Listen, 3 highly recognized individuals in your industry, and list what media platforms and podcasts have they be interviewed on. Your 3 most recognized people in the industry. Pick somebody who's in your world, and I want you to find out. I want you to list the different podcasts and media outlets that they're on. That's your homework. That's your homework. Yes, you're doing homework. Yes, don't tell me you ain't doing it. I see you. You got to do your homework because I want you to understand how important this is, y'all. Visibility is so important. Listen, if you Google my name right now, you're going to find all kind of things. I've been on TV shows, podcasts. I've been on platform, big platform, little platform, all kind of platform, all because I understood that I needed to be more credible. Now, when I do stuff, people come. When I show up, people support. You know why? Because they love the God in me. They love me. They love Dr. Nikki. Dr. Nikki, they love me. They love me. They love me because I show up for myself. And I'll tell you something, when you're afraid to show up for yourself, people feel it. They be like, you know what? She ain't ready. She ain't ready. Are you ready? Go ahead and put in chat, I'm ready. Because I want you to understand the importance of showing up like your life depends on it. You need that. You need them picture and photo shoots. You need those 30-second video content to describe who you are. You need to reintroduce yourself. I need everybody in here. Here is your last homework. I want you to write a paragraph and reintroduce yourself. Yep, Dr. Nikki Mel kind of homework. I am, because you need to know. People don't even know that you're a coach. They don't even know that you are a speaker. They don't even know you're a pastor. They don't know that you're a leader. They don't know. They don't know. And you got to tell them so they can book you, right? I went from paying to speak to now being paid to speak. I went from paying to speak to now getting paid to speak, right? I got about 7 or 8 more speaking engagements this year, right? I'm booking busy and getting paid, right? Well, they didn't pay me, but you ain't never been nowhere. You ain't never been on no stage before. Stop trying to give people a price to pay you, and you ain't even been nowhere. You expect people to pay you and support you and buy things from you, and you ain't even showing up for yourself. Think about what you're doing. Visibility brings credibility. They give you what? Profitability. So I talked enough. I love y'all, and there's nothing you can do about it. Get your homework done, because it's Tori's fault. Her name is Tori Hammond. Tori Hammond. Look her up. and send her some frown faces. That's her name right there. She told me. Right. All that right there. That's her. She told me to do that. I ain't want to do it, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Tori told me to do it. I'm like, Tori's like, she gonna kill me. But nonetheless, all right, guys. I hope I've been a blessing. I think I did. I don't know. I know I have. I'm confident in who I am. I am the Dr. Nikki Zeigler, the founder of the Herpreneur Network. It's an organization for Christian women business and ministry. And you need to join today. Okay? All right, guys. Listen. I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Don't forget, if you get, we need 1,000 comments. And you need to tag some people. And you need to make comments. So 2 people will get an award for tagging. 2 people get an award for most comments. All right.